Yeah, we should be good to go in just a few minutes. We're working on fixing some technical difficulties. Where is my interview? Okay, so it did save. So I'm not sure where the hell did it go. Yeah, we will be with you shortly. I hope. Save. So I'm not sure where the hell did it go. Yeah, we will be with you shortly. I hope. Save. So I'm not sure where the hell did it go. Yeah, we will be with you shortly. I hope. Save. So I'm not sure where the hell did it go. Jonofdoom back with you. Yeah, the reason why you're seeing color bars at the moment is because I messed up somewhere, and for some reason, the whole interview with the vice president is not exporting. I do not know what's going on. The plan was to play it before this interview. Before not the interview, but before the whole what's his name? The whole Senate session happens. We hope to bring that to you shortly. But yeah, we will be with you shortly, like I just said. To play it before this interview, before not the interview, but before the whole what's his name? The whole Senate session happens. We hope to bring that to you shortly. But yeah, we will be with you shortly, like I just said. To play it before this interview, before not the interview, but before the whole what's his name? The whole Senate session happens. We hope to bring that to you shortly. But yeah, we will be with you shortly, like I just said. Apologies for not repeating. I did not know the screen capture thing was on, so you were just hearing a loop, loop. Uh, I did not know how that happened. Again, status update on the interview. I don't think we'll be able to broadcast it before. Uh, it's 3 minutes left. I don't know why it's taking that long. Uh, we will be with you shortly. So the new plan is to just roll it after the debates. So apologies to the VP, but we will roll it when we can. Honestly, that's not now. It will be soon. Hopefully, we will roll it right after, if not posted on the FTN News Discord. Um, so we're gonna go. We're gonna go to the Capitol, and we're gonna stream something. If my stomach would allow. Okay, there's the vice president. I think, you know what? I think we can just roll let's see if we can do it live. You are watching FTN, where our model is. What's our model? We don't have a model. Our model is. Uh, John Lennon didn't kill himself, I guess. Wow. Okay. Well, okay, I got the free cam. So let's just. And why is it stuck? Due to bunch of exporting errors. My fault, not iMovie. Who am I kidding? Peace and love. Peace and love's the only way. Why don't we just take the scene? Yeah, I don't even know anymore. Don't forget the debate tonight is at 8/7 Central. FTN in association with MSNBC and the fine folks at Group Management will be live streaming the debate in FTN VC, not the FTN VC, the NUSA VC. You'll also be able to ask questions. So I will co-moderate with Galto Galvia of MSNBC, and Jake has also offered to moderate as well. So 8/7 Central on the FTN YouTube channel and whatnot. So that's in about 2 hours, 45 minutes. No, 1 hour, 45 minutes, actually. It is 5:45 Central. So let's just get into the news. Bunch of news happening. The District Court has voted to establish a public defender's office and has appointed someone to take it over. That person's name is... What's his name? I don't know. What is his name? It's Sam Tripathi. Sam Tripathi is the chief public defender who was voted in by the Noosa District Court judges in a new rule number 6, that essentially takes over from the DOJ. Apparently, I forgot his name. Attorney General Hoodtack seems to be fine with it, saying, "Thank the fucking Lord," in the District Court's general chat. Other news, the Supreme Court has voted to suspend the Supreme Court bar of Justice Judge 1, Representative Judge 1, for 7 days in what they call, quote, a breach of professional ethics and standards, in a letter obtained by Truth News. The letter said to the fellow justices, said, quote, as guardians of the rule of law and the integrity of our judicial system, we must uphold the highest standards of ethical conduct and professionalism. Recent developments have brought to light a series of actions by citizens that not only undermine the principles on which this institution stands for, but also the credibility of the Supreme Court bar. The conduct in question includes frivolous arguments before the court, openly stating that he will disregard the rulings of this court as a capacity of members of the House of Representatives, and attempting to overseed a federal district judge into charging a ruling under threat of impeachment, which was then followed through. I do believe Judge has said something in regards to this. Let's see if I can find it. He said something in Noosa General. Where is it? It was something this morning. I don't know where it is for the life of me. He said... I said something. He didn't really make a statement, but a formal statement. He did say in News General that he's just fuck that. Doing something. Let me see where it is. I don't see it. Where is it? I cannot find it. We'll bring that. Okay, here it is. I did find it. Saying quotes. They ruled in your favor, ignored it. The IRL president because they're sped. In response to Josh Miller, I know what they ruled. They ignored IRL president and stopped to roadblock president precinct. This is why courts shouldn't decide political issues. They decide whatever works best for them instead of saying true to the president precinct. Deciding a political issue in court is not writing a bill. The whole court has lost its way. Just judges it's voting for whatever works best for them. This is why where is it? Everyone's typing. This is why I had to make a new constitution, one where courts cannot touch impeachment. I specifically undid their soon-to-come precinct 2 by adding it doesn't need to be for a criminal law. So that's his statement. To be. Apparently, this word server is full. Wow, I do not know how that happened. What else has happened in the lamestream media? Right, the American Online people have reminded us that to not steal anything in regards to Boulder assets, saying in a statement, quote, under the transition of ownership, all Boulder County assets left with Paul J. Kale and merged into Ridgeway, while only specific news assets remain here. Any use of unauthorized or stolen assets from Ridgeway or any other group for that matter, if uploaded to any news organization or group owned by group management, result in a violation of not just the community guidelines, but Roblox's terms of service and federal law. While this may not be popular, in order to protect the group from any DMCA violations, any individual caught uploading stolen or unauthorized game assets from another community to news organizations or groups owned by group management will result in a swift blacklist from the community and a subsequent removal of those assets from the associated organization or group. What else? Election schedules open up. DC mayor elections are in effect now until God knows when. I think this weekend. Let's see what else. The other elections are happening. March 7th is when the presidential registration for the elections open. March 11th is when they close. March 13th is when the presidential ballot releases. March 14th is when the voting opens. March 16th is when it closes. The inauguration will be on March 21st, with results releasing on March 17th, if you know what I mean. President Robbie B's Pro 9000 said a bunch of stuff. He did a TLDR that says, quote, DepSec accounts open, DM him with plans. EOs releasing this weekend in regards to federal HICOM limitations, announcement of the BIA and stuff. Executive branch inspection tomorrow at 4 o'clock Eastern, and there's a new executive branch Discord. The vice president also shared about an interview he did with me about the GAO bill, the new Common App, the Senate session in a couple of minutes, and a lot more. That interview will be aired on FTN later tonight when I actually have time to export and air it live. We hope to air it after the debates. Uh, what else? Advertise here if you'd like. You can advertise on FTN. Just DM me, and I will probably put your thing on the ticker. I hope to be visiting the real life capital soon. Wow. I believe. Wow. That's really stuck. Check live chat. Why do I need check live chat? If you'll excuse me. Breaking news within the last few minutes. I'm being told that a new bill has been introduced to disband SWAT. Not sure where that's coming from, but we will bring that to you when we get more details. So, yeah, we will stay in touch in regards to that. We should hopefully get more information on that very, very, very soon. Is this the Senate building? It is the Senate building. I can find my way back to the Senate. There we go. And there's the fine group of people that you voted to elect. Duck, Kermit the Frog, Kemeth, what's his name? Bark, George Godsent, Cody. I believe Jake is still a senator. Jake, if you're watching, go join right now, please. You are still a senator. Tony. I had a friend named Tony once. I have no idea where he's gone. I had a lot of friends. You know, high school does. You lose a bunch of people. You have no friends. You start all over. And you have to do stupid Spanish assignments for no reason other than it's required under your degree. For example, yo me estire. Could someone help me with Spanish? I don't understand the pre-data say. My goal is to make you laugh and stay informed at the same time, too. This is FTN News Now. I'm Jonofdoom. As we await the Senate session to begin. Broadcast is sponsored by your local Ford dealer. Check out Ford's new lineup and build your new vehicle at buyfordnow.com today. Not really. They never paid us anything. Okay. What's in the news today? I'm bored. I'm going to just read the IRL news headlines while we're waiting for things. Hundreds of structures are lost in utter devastation. The biggest wildfire in Texas history could spread more rapidly. Paramedic convicted in Elijah McCain's death sentenced to 5 years in prison. Boeing wants to buy back the company that builds the body of its troubled MAX planes. Just reading from CNN's. University of Florida eliminates its Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Office to comply with state regulations. Wow. Panera is causing a stir in California politics. Talks of an Israel-Hamas ceasefire deal appear on track after killings at Gaza aid site, officials say. Fishermen delivering possible spy balloon to FBI in Alaska. And the CDC drops its guidelines. That's the news. None of it good. What else is going on? Tom Skilling. Nexstar has filed a lawsuit against the FCC over the recent modifications to its broadcast ownership regulations. They filed in the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit. I'm not sure that you actually care about this stuff. I'm just reading stuff, random stuff I find on the internet to save time. Tom Skilling. The importance of food. FTN's giving away one Litecoin. Not really. We're not giving away Litecoin. Moments away from the gamble here in the U.S. It's many seconds away. Is Jake you still listening? The debate is coming up in 1 hour. Join Galto Gallia, Jonofdoom, and Great Jakers rolling 3 if he says he agrees for an epic night of debates. And you get to ask some of the questions as well. That's coming up at 7 o'clock here on 8 o'clock Eastern on FTN. But now at 6 o'clock, it's time for the Senate session live from Capitol Hill. You're watching FTN. The time now is 7 o'clock. If you hear any background noises, forgive me. It is just my parents arguing again. I really need to move out. Like, I genuinely do. Okay, everyone's AFK. Cállate, pendejo. Por favor. That has everyone up for sure. We shall now cite the pledge, which I haven't done in a while. Everyone's standing. I pledge allegiance to the flag. Everyone's just going on. I'm host in the middle of the floor. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Anyone want me to recite the elementary school pledge as well? Yeah, we had an elementary school pledge. I still remember it today. I am a smart. I don't remember. You're watching the Senate session on the federal television network. Jonofdoom on the mic. People have asked, why don't you just talk during these things? Well, the answer is background noise. People come into this place a lot, so I like to have it on mute. Seeing as there's no communication on the... Oh, someone got killed. On the DS, we will proceed to the calendar of bills and resolutions. It's a fun little thing. I wouldn't recommend it. I listen to myself. Is there a motion to proceed on the agenda? Let me just mute myself because there is a bunch of people talking in my household. I will be back with you shortly. Yes, this is FTN, and we are talking. The H.R. 13 Private Security Act is the first item on the agenda. That's from the House. If there's any senators that like to debate and send their checks wants to read this, Cody will take the floor. In the meantime, I shall read you the announcements from my university. Join the Gender and Sexuality Resource Center, the Center for the Study of Women, Gender, and Sexuality, and partners across campus throughout March to celebrate Women's History Month. There will be an open house from 2:30 to 4:30, March 4th, a photo series, and a panel that is not on International Women's Day, but it's called International Women's Day, somewhere on March 20th. Don't we love how woke this university is? In the bill, it says LE can arrest people for obstruction of justice for not listening to protection company people. I'm trying to, let's do distracted reading the woke. What justice is being obstructed? I'm just curious, you know? Are you even able to proxy? Aren't you even in DC City Council currently? E pluribus urum out of many. One. Yo, back. Huh? What are we waiting for? When are we starting? Does EC Charter even state the council is a public office? Do you even yield, Senator? Your bill. Private. Bleh. Private security question. Senator Cody, do you yield? I did not write that. Question. What kind of bear is best? False. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. Okay, yep. What's bro saying, G? Yeah, look, he's yielded. Does any other senator wish to take the floor on the pending item? I'm not a senator, but I'd like to take the thing. I will filibuster by reading to you the email that I constantly get. Seeing as there's no further debate, we will move on to a vote, as I am now a golf commentator. Tom Skilling was the best meteorologist I've ever seen. He's now retired. Jesse Jackson has said something. Now voting on HR. Could you stop it? In the comms place. So we will await. I'm going to say the D word. Discord. With moderate to severe plantaritis. Okay, so there's one abstain, one aye so far. Checks nays. God sent nays. Cody nays. This appears to have failed. Radetzky, nays. Voaxron, nays. I'm going to read you a script. The Bills failed 4-2-1. George Johnson has said he has a motion. With my hepatitis C, I couldn't feel... Okay, I have a script I like to read from. With my hepatitis C, I felt I couldn't be at my best for my family. We are in regular order, Senators. A motion relevant to the agenda items. I ask the Senate to avoid me acting secretary for this session. I'll get the votes very quickly on this desk. Without objection, the motion is heard. Before starting Mary, your doctor will test if you had hepatitis B, which may flare up and cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you had hepatitis B, a liver or kidney transplant, other liver problems, HIV-1, or other medical conditions, and all medicines you take, including herbal supplements. Don't take Merit with aspirin or Lipton, or if you had certain health problems. Don't take... Common side effects include headache and tiredness. Now, hearing House Resolution 14, raise the salary of the United States military. Would a senator rise to the debate? Yes, Senator, I would. Seeing as there's no debate, we will proceed to a vote. And if you freaking... Okay, there we go. Nay, duck nays, due to it being a DCCC issue. Krennic nays. Checks will, USM is a federal entity, that's what he says. Why the hell would it be a DC issue? DC City Council issue. Debate was rejected. Vote. It's a dev issue because pay raise, Krennic says, so therefore it goes to the City Council. He said something. As a dev, I'm telling you, that's inaccurate. Cody eyes. Selfie wear eyes. Voxron will I. Send their checks. What kind of debates are you up to? Vote. I'm not voting. He abstains. George God sends nays. There's a 3-3 tie. 3-3-1. 3 ayes, 3 nays, 1 abstain. Teal Fedora will break the tie. Please allow me just a moment. Let's see what's on Discord. First alert weather, only on Channel 9. Everyone's out with the flu. Oh, wait, this from Attorney General Hood tact. Justice is the champion of rightness, wielding its mighty gavel to protect the innocent. The Senate being equally divided, the Vice President votes in the affirmative, and this bill is passed. So it will head to the President for signature, which will be fun. 431 is your final tally. Now, the executive session. If you like what you see, subscribe to the FTN channel. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any notifications over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching. They're voting on something. I feel like there's going to be a lot of judges that might be sworn in tonight. Psst, psst, motion to discharge. You didn't vote, checks. I did. Check chat logs. Senator Cody motions to discharge the floor all items and committees. Senator Cody has moved to discharge all items from the committee. Any seconds? Duck has scented. There is music playing upstairs. I feel like somebody might be coming to my lair. So I will... I think I got a hotkey to just mute and unmute on... George, could you please come up and correct the tally? Don't forget, in 45 minutes, the first presidential debate live on FTN, Association with MSNBC, and Group Management. That's at 7 o'clock tonight. Central, 8 Eastern. The correct tally is 340. So, I believe it fails. I did not capture that. What are your thoughts on Latin X? The term Latin X. Latinx, as others will call it. Is it necessary? Let me know. The correction is noted in the journal without objection. A motion is present on the floor to discharge all items. So that last one has the one that would raise USM salary has failed the Senate. They're voting by acclamation. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Just one aye. So for one person that said aye. Is everyone AFK? I am going to kill you. Okay, so there's 4 ayes so far. I was told to nay everything, so nay. Well, in that case, I to discharge. All items are discharged. Live. From the gallery. Is there an objection? Without objection. Nomination 135, Antrox for Deputy Director of the NSA. There's any debate? I hope not, because we have a debate. Lander Check says it's a mess. Adonis is a mess. Ironically, give Cher, see if he does better. This game is not set up. That's because it's not a game, it's an experience. You're in an immersive virtual experience. I'm joking. I got 3 weeks. I gotta sit in this chair till the day I die. I mean, leave. Can y'all just shut up and move on? God, arguing makes it take longer. Kirk will call the roll. They're moving the vote. Username spelt wrong on nomination. Advise nay. Username does not exist. Ingarvix for Deputy Director of the NSA. 2 nays so far. Vote. 1 abstain, so it's 0-1 as of right now. Three nays, 1 abstain, no ayes. I need some time to think, Senator. Actually, there's another way. There's an aye. We have an aye. And a nay. And another abstain. Final tally. The ayes are 1. The nays are 4. The abstains are 2. The nominee fails. The Senate does not grant consent. You're with FTN Live on Jonofdoom, sponsored by the MacBook Air. Get your MacBook Airs for only $9.99. Nominee 133, Kyle Axis for Secretary of Homeland Security. Is there a debate? There is a motion to vote. Someone wants to debate. The vote is being moved on. Clerk will call and roll. Kyle Axis for Secretary of HLS. 1 aye, 1 nay, 2 ayes, 3 ayes, 4 ayes, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Is Vox? Is he? Yeah, he's abstained. 1 aye, 5 ayes, 1 nay, 1 abstain. We have an aye. So it's 6-1. It passes. Xi Jinping for Deputy Secretary of Transportation. A reminder, this live stream is sponsored by Doom's Oath Services. Need an oath done, and after you pass the Senate or City Council, Jonofdoom will do it for you. DM Jonofdoom to exist for it. There is no debate. One senator's having connectivity issues. Selfieware wants to debate. She and Zane are locked in, so like. If we vote she and they chemistry will make the department better. Or just say. I'll pay you to sit down. Nicola. Clerk will call the roll. He ayes. And while we have one eye, we're going to have a nay because he's been told to nay everything. Not sure why. Bark says, I can live with a DOT sec or whatever, being a Chinese communist spy. DOT useless and can be communist, so I. That's 2 eyes, I believe. We have another I, one more I, and Vox, who's having connectivity issues. That burns. Has I. George eyes. The nominee is approved. Final tally, 6 ayes, 1 nay, 0 abstains. We will now move on to the judge nominations. Alphys Century 213 for District Court Judge. Disclaimer, I am a District Court Judge, but everything I do is separated. I motion to table all judicial nominees. They need further hearings. There's been a second. I got a notification. Any objections? We have no objections, so it seems like these will be pushed aside until there's hearings. Which is good. See, we want to make sure things are heard, especially with judges. Any further motions or business? I motion to go home. Second. Chair will entertain a motion to adjourn. Without objection, the Senate says adjourned, subject to the call of the chair. We are done. Some nominees have failed, some passed, some are tabled. Things are productive going on. FTN has brought you more of these stupid little sessions than anyone else. More people get their debates from FTN and any other news source. I'm Jonofdoom. Join me in half an hour for the debate coming soon. Have a great night. We'll see you back here in 30 minutes.